Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. Luke Skywalker is returned to his home planet of Tatooine in an attempt to rescue his friend Han Solo from the clutches of the vile gangster Jabba the Hutt. Little does Luke know that the Galactic Empire has secretly begun construction on a new armored space station, even more powerful than the first dreaded Death Star. Bum ba-da-dum 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 ba-da-dum. Darth Vader arrives aboard the half-completed Death Star orbiting the forest moon of Endor. He has come to speed up the construction before the Emperor arrives. "The Emperor is coming here?" the commander asks nervously.
"That is correct, Commander," Vader says, "and he is most displeased with your apparent lack of progress."
"We shall double our efforts," the commander replies. On Tatooine, C-3PO and R2-D2 travel to the palace of Jabba the Hutt. C-3PO knocks timidly on the gates. Both droids are admitted, and R2-D2 rolls confidently into the fortress as C-3PO rushes to catch up. The droids meet with Jabba and play him a message from Luke Skywalker. In the message, Luke says he'll soon arrive to bargain for Han Solo's life and presents the two droids to Jabba as a gift.
"There will be no bargain,"
Jabba declares.
"I will not give up my favorite decoration."
Jabba points to where Han hangs on the wall, still frozen in carbonite. A bounty hunter then arrives, leading Chewbacca in chains. "I've come for the bounty on this Wookiee," the bounty hunter demands, threatening to blow up the palace if Jabba refuses. Jabba admires the newcomer's boldness and pays the bounty. Guards lead Chewbacca off to a cell. That night, the bounty hunter slips into the empty throne room and frees Han Solo from the carbonite. Unfreezing is painful. "I can't see," Han says. He grabs at his rescuer's mask. The bounty hunter removes the mask. It's Princess Leia! But before she and Han can escape, Jabba reveals himself. He's been watching. Han is dragged off to prison. Leia is put in chains and forced to become a slave girl. Luke arrives to bargain for Han's life.
"There will be no bargain, young Jedi,"
Jabba says. He throws Luke into a pit with a vicious rancor. Luke manages to kill the monster and survives. Jabba is angry. He sentences Han, Chewbacca, and Luke to death. They will be cast into the pit of Carkoon, where they will spend 1,000 years being slowly digested in the belly of the mighty Sarlacc. Above the pit of Carkoon, Luke declares, "Jabba, this is your last chance. Free us or die." Jabba laughs, but Luke uses the Force to hurl himself into the air. R2-D2, who has kept Luke's lightsaber hidden, throws it to him. A fight breaks out on the barge. Luke and the disguised Lando Calrissian free Han and Chewbacca. Han still can't see, but he accidentally hits Boba Fett and knocks him into the Sarlacc's open mouth. Leia, meanwhile, sees her chance to escape. She pulls her chain tight across Jabba's throat and strangles the mighty Hutt. R2-D2 cuts the chain and frees her. Luke leaps aboard Jabba's sail barge. "Get the gun!" Luke yells to Leia. "Point it at the deck!" Luke fires the gun as they swing to safety. Jabba's barge explodes in a ball of fire behind them. While the others race off in the Millennium Falcon, Luke returns to Dagobah so he can keep his promise to Yoda and complete his Jedi training.
"No more training do you require,"
Yoda tells him. "Then I am a Jedi," Luke says.
"Not yet," Yoda says. "One thing remains. Vader. You must confront Vader. Then, and only then, a Jedi will you be."
Yoda is ill. In his dying breath, he confirms that Vader is Luke's father. When Yoda dies, his body disappears into the Force. Troubled by the news, Luke tells Obi-Wan's spirit, "I can't kill my own father." "Then the Emperor has already won," Obi-Wan's spirit replies. He reveals another secret. Leia is Luke's twin sister. Luke returns to the Rebel fleet and finds the Alliance preparing to attack the Death Star and to kill the Emperor. Admiral Akbar explains that the energy shield protecting the Death Star is generated from the surface of Endor. A team led by Han will go to Endor and disable the shield so the Rebel fighters can fly into the battle station and destroy it. Han's team, which includes Chewbacca, Leia, Luke, and the droids, lands on Endor. They soon encounter Imperial scouts. Luke and Leia take off after them on speeder bikes. Racing through the forest, Luke and Leia stop the scouts, but Leia is knocked off her speeder and separated from the others. Leia is found by a furry, fierce Ewok. I'm not going to hurt you, Leia reassures him. Once she gains the Ewok's trust, he leads her back to his village. Luke, Han, Chewbacca, and the droids encounter the Ewoks too, but their meeting isn't friendly. The Ewoks take them captive. The Ewoks tie everyone up and carry them to their village, where Leia is waiting. The Ewoks think C-3PO is a god and decide to sacrifice Luke, Han, and Chewbacca to honor him. Luke uses the Force to convince the Ewoks that C-3PO has magical powers. Frightened, the Ewoks release them all and agree to show them where the shield generator is located. Luke tells Leia he must leave the others. Vader's here, now, on this moon, Luke says. He's come for me. He can feel when I'm near. He tells Leia the Force is strong in all his family, with his father and with his sister. Yes, they are brother and sister. Luke insists he can turn their father back to the good side. Luke surrenders himself, but Vader refuses to abandon the Emperor. You don't know the power of the dark side, Vader says. I must obey my master. He takes Luke prisoner and presents him to Darth Sidious. Han, Leia, and Chewbacca locate the shield generator just as Lando launches the assault on the Death Star. But the rebels have stumbled into a trap. The Death Star is operational, and Imperial troops are waiting for Han's team. Aboard the Death Star, Luke watches the battle station super laser target the rebel fleet. Sensing Luke's anger, the Emperor tells him,
Take your weapon. Strike me down with all of your hatred, and your journey towards the dark side will be complete.
Luke cannot resist. He summons his lightsaber and attacks, but Vader catches the blow with his own lightsaber. On Endor, Han and the rebels are captured, but the Ewoks strike back. With spears and arrows, the Ewoks defeat the heavily armed stormtroopers. Han blows up the shield generator, clearing the way for the Millennium Falcon and the rebel fighters to attack the Death Star. Luke battles his father. He has grown stronger with the Force since their last duel. The Emperor cheers.
Use your aggressive feelings, boy.
Stepping back, Luke controls his anger. I will not fight you, father, Luke says. I feel the good in you. The conflict. But Darth Vader reaches out with his mind and discovers the secret of Luke's sister. If you will not turn to the dark side, Vader says, then perhaps she will. In a fury, Luke attacks, striking his father and chopping off his hand. Sidious cackles gleefully.
Your hate has made you powerful,
he gloats.
Now fulfill your destiny and take your father's place at my side.
Luke looks from Vader's empty wrist to his own artificial hand and lowers his lightsaber. You failed, Your Highness, Luke says. I am a Jedi, like my father before me. So be it, Sidious says. The Emperor blasts Luke with Force lightning. Luke screams and begs his father for help. Standing by the Emperor, Vader at first does nothing, but the cries of his son awaken the good in him. Vader seizes Darth Sidious, sending lightning through his own body, and heaves the Sith Lord into a deep pit. As the Death Star crumbles under the rebel attack, Luke tries to drag his dying father to a shuttle. But nothing can stop Vader from dying. Luke, help me take this mask off, Vader says. Just for once. Let me look on you with my own eyes. Luke removes the mask, revealing the damaged face of Anakin Skywalker. Anakin smiles at Luke and tells him to flee. Luke insists he can save him. You already have, Anakin says. He lies back and dies. With the shield down, the Millennium Falcon and rebel fighters fly into the Death Star's inner core and blow up its main reactor. The ships race back out of the battle station as it begins to collapse. The Millennium Falcon, the rebel fighters, and Luke's shuttle emerge as the Death Star explodes. Luke takes his father's armor to Endor and burns it to honor him as a Jedi Knight. He then rejoins his friends. The Emperor is dead, and the Rebel Alliance has won. Amid a joyous celebration, Luke sees a vision of three figures: Obi-Wan Kenobi, Yoda, and Anakin Skywalker, now together in the Force.